Your subconscious is responsible for your heart beating 100,000 times a day. It does that automatically. But if you want to use that powerful tool to help you see and accomplish and collaborate with, create synergy with, all of those things that it will do, you got to have clarity about where you're headed and where you want to go. There's a lot of you in this room that really should have a housekeeper, that really should have a landscaper, that really should have an assistant. But because you have the habit of half-assing shit, you won't do it because you don't have a belief in your ability to make it happen. So the fear of having that and then not being able to afford it, right? Look, there are some of you in this room that'll make excess of $100,000 this year and don't really have much to show for it in terms of in the bank. These skills, these habits will serve you on so many levels, but you have to be really clear about what do you want? I've hung up on many coaching calls when they can't give me a straight answer what they want. That's the thinking you got to do. What do you want? What do you want? Right? And then do the reverse engineering. But if you deploy and if you have a habit of half-ass effort towards achieving what you want, you're going to get half-ass results. And then that's going to reinforce that belief that I can't, I'm not enough, it's not for me, it's the economy, it's the current president, it's taxes, all the excuses, right? You just fill the gap. Because we don't want to look at, no, I didn't stay focused, I wasn't disciplined about the act. No, we don't want to entertain that conversation. Well, that was the exercise of 10 years. What do you want to see, be, accomplish, experience, live, acquire in 10 years? Then it's reducing it down. Which of those are 5-year goals? Which of those are 1-year goals? Which of those 1-year goals, no kidding, are the 4 most important, right? And doing that activity, the gratitudes along with the getting clarity about what you're out to accomplish, getting clarity like that helps you keep it in focus. But it's like doing it, do you just take 1 breath of air at the beginning of the day and then you're good for the day? Your subconscious is responsible for your heart beating 100,000 times a day. It does that automatically. But if you want to use that powerful tool to help you see and accomplish and collaborate with, create synergy with, all of those things that it will do, you got to have clarity about where you're headed and where you want to go. It's like a temperature gauge. When you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're feeling anxiety, when you're feeling stress, or whatever flavor of word you want to put into place, right? It's a lack of clarity about what you want, followed by a lack of discipline, giving 100% actions. That's just a habit. But can you change that habit? When you change a habit, it's difficult when, at first, 2160. You need 21 days of consistently doing something at a level of 100% before it starts to now become a habit. At 60 days of doing that consistently and continuously, it now becomes a way of life. You don't have to even give it much thought. Do you give much thought to getting in your car and coming to the office? I mean, do you have to plan it out and make a checklist and look at the man? No, because it's a habit. It's subconscious. You want to do that with the actions that you're taking that are consistent with your objectives. You want to do it. If you do it consistently enough for long enough, it just becomes a way of life.